in Europe and evening time in Dubai. So we have a lot of people on here. And so what I want to do real quick is share with you what everybody's excited about. Dreamtrips is a travel club that's been around for over 20 years. And this is the relaunch of it. And there's a lot of great things going on with it, but I'm going to jump right in and get into the information. All right. So we're not perfect strangers. I became an entrepreneur 29 years ago, and I played college football, D1 college football in America at Texas Christian University and also the Naval Academy. And so my background's always been around teamwork. And I don't know about you, but I thought a question was asked to me a long time ago. The question was, Jefferson, are you as far I can't even talk this morning. Are you as far ahead in life as you thought you would be by now? And I'm like, no, I want to be further ahead. Put a 1 in the chat if you thought you would be further ahead in life right now, financially, spiritual wise, fun wise, whatever. Yeah, we all want to be further ahead, right? And the thing is like, we got to look at who we're surrounding ourselves with, but also what vehicle are we in, right? And so for example, if you're trying to go from, let's say, Los Angeles, California to Hawaii, okay, and it doesn't matter if you have a really steep ramp and a really fast car, you can't jump the car all the way to Hawaii, okay? You need a boat or a plane or a ferry or something to get you to that destination, meaning you're in point A and you want to get to point B. Your point B is financial freedom. You want to be debt free. You want to be able to travel wherever you want to travel to, right? And so sometimes it's the vehicle that you're in. You could take a Oprah Winfrey or an Elon Musk or a Warren Buffett and stick them in McDonald's. They're going to make minimum wage and they're going to get paid what that job pays, right? And so today on this webinar, I want to talk to you about how you can leverage the benefits of Dreamtrips. Number one, for yourself, your family, from a travel perspective, but also from a financial perspective, how you can earn income, spare time, part-time, full-time, but also earn trips as well. And so if that's something that you want to know more about, put a 2 in the chat real quick. I want to see who's with me right now. Put a 2 in the chat if you want to know about all those things. All right, cool. Let's jump into the visuals here and we'll get this thing rocking and rolling. So what are we talking about today? The world's #1 travel community. And here's the thing. When was the last time you did something for the first time? When was the last time you actually learned how to do some yoga or learned how to, I don't know, make some pasta in Italy, right? Or actually go out and do something and something new. It does something for the brain, does something for your confidence, right? And how many of your bucket list dreams have you actually really checked off? I don't know what your age is, right? You could be 25, 20, 45, 65, or whatever. And you're looking at your life. You're looking at what you've accomplished or what you have not accomplished. And you're like, okay, this is a great reminder, because sometimes we got to be reminded of the things that we want, but also, you know what? Yeah, I need to get after that thing because I'm not promised tomorrow, and none of us are promised tomorrow, right? So we want to help you cross those bucket list things off your list. So if you could design your ideal life, okay, if you won the lottery, right? You had all this money and time, okay? How much of it would be spent exploring the world? Okay, in other words, if you had all the money and time, would you be sitting on your couch at home? Probably not, right? You're going to be going out and exploring the world, hanging out with your friends and family, tasting new foods, new cultures, seeing new countries, new beaches, new spas, all the things, right? And that's what we're talking about. So there's my beautiful wife, Megan. Let's talk. I met her through this travel club 15 years ago, okay? And we've done tons of trips, over 250 trips. There's our 2 little boys, Harrison and Livingston. We've been to Bora Boras and the Balis and the Vegases and the Great Wall of China's, and we've helped millions of other people do the same thing, okay, with this travel club. And so Dreamtrips, we're a fully licensed, bonded, and insured travel company and travel agency, and we've done over 30,000 unique trips around the world, done over $4 billion in revenue, and we've got trusted by 5 million members worldwide. And I'm going to dive into this thing and tell you, and here's the thing, don't take my word for it. We've had over 50 travel awards around the world, right? So what does this mean? Customers are happy. Our travelers are happy. There is no question beyond a shadow of a doubt. Dreamtrips is the #1 travel club. All right. So what is this all about? Dreamtrips itself, okay, those are separate specific trips that I'm going to talk about in a second. But first, one of the things you want to do in a travel club is you want to take advantage of stuff every week and every month, right? So we have a portal that you could save up to 80% off on over 800,000 hotels around the world. Okay, up to $299 for the week, as low as $299 for the week at condominium rentals, 4 and 5 star resorts as low as $80 a day. And we have access to cruises like over 25,000 sailings. And that's the portal whenever you want to go. So let me show you some of these examples. Let's say you the competitors there. Okay, here's another one, the Maldives. Okay, the Maldives, another bucket list place, 50% off. This is all the places around the world, y'all. Okay, $627 off the best online price there. You can see the competitors, Agoda and Booking.com. We're saving money, saving you money off of that. Another place that we all want to go to is Dubai, right? 52% off on this specific search. Okay, we're saving you 981 bucks. Look at all the competitors right there. Booking, Agoda, Priceline, Expedia, Hotels. We're beating the pants off of those guys. Why? Because every night hotels go empty. Time is the most perishable product. These hotels want people in the beds. Okay. So what do? They can't put these discounts out in the public. It's going to mess up their retail market. So we get those data feeds. A private membership like us, we get those data feeds and we're able to have you take advantage of that. Last but not least, Vegas. Look at this, saving you 44% the Virgin Hotel off of Vegas. Guys, we've got all kinds of places, Miami to New York to all these places, but I wanted to show you some examples of our portal. This is whenever you want to go for the weekend, with your family, with your spouse, with your friends, all of that. Okay, now let's talk about the actual Dream Trip. Dream Trip, our flagship products. And so you've probably seen these signs before, right? Around the world, the "You should be here" sign. And what it means is, hey, you should be hanging out with us, man. We're at this amazing beach. We're at this amazing restaurant. We're at this amazing concert. We're at this amazing F1 Formula One race. You should be here with us. We want to include you in stuff. When we were in high school or whatever, it's like some people were in the in crowd, the cool kids club, and some people weren't, right? This allows you to be a part of the Cool Kids Club around the world, the adult version of the Cool Kids Club. All right. So what is a Dream Trip? It is a specific trip that's curated, a group trip on a specific date to a specific location all around the world. Okay. So it includes a host. Okay. Make sure everybody has a good time, a specific host. We have hotel transfers getting you back and forth to the hotel, airport to the hotel and back to the airport. Okay, we have a welcome reception in the beginning to make sure you have you get a chance to meet everybody. We sing happy birthdays to people that had birthdays that month, all that. Then we have excursions baked in. Then we have a farewell party or dinner at the end. Okay, now all this is planned. The host makes sure everybody knows what's going on. You can hang out with the group or you could peel off and go do your own thing. Okay, you can go off and do spa for 5 days in a row if you want. I'm about to show you some examples. I'm gonna fire through these things. You're gonna get a flavor. You're gonna get the gist of it really quickly here. But I'm gonna show you these trips, and these trips are very valuable. Yeah, the price is competitive too, but it's all the things we do. It's not just a hotel. It's the care that we have for our members. Okay, and here's what's happening. People that have stayed that go on one Dream Trip. They've stayed, 70% have stayed on the membership. People that take 2 Dream Trips, they stayed over 90% on the membership. So it's pretty amazing. So Dubai, look at this. All the stuff included. Take screenshots if you want. $589. Okay, you don't have to plan any of it. You just click it, book it, and you're there. None of our trips include airfare because we have members, I guess now like over 130 countries around the world right now that are just signing up. It's crazy. And you can see to the right on my slide, it says 90 points. Every month you pay your membership dues, you get Dream Trip points. Those points are $1 per point, okay? You can apply those points to knock down the price even further, okay? Every single one of these trips have a different amount of points you can apply, but you get points immediately as soon as you sign up as a member, and you get points that stack up every single month. So your membership has value even more every single month for the life of your membership. Here's Athens, Greece, another bucket list place, $6.99. Look at all the things that are included. I just want you to understand that. I have people that try to compare these prices. You can't, because we have the host, we have all these other things that we bake in there, okay? And we've done thousands of trips to Athens. We've done thousands of trips to Dubai, okay? And you can see the points there on the right. Here's Prague. Now that looks kind of a short trip, right? 3 days, 2 nights. Well, we have these trips all the time. You can do back to back to back, Prague to Budapest, to Paris, France, all these different things. And so that's $259 for that one. Budapest, 4 days, 3 nights on this one, right? Especially for those of you that live in Europe or close to Europe, you can just go to all these on the weekend. Take a long weekend and do this. For us in the US or other places, you can add an extra night at a discount in the beginning and a post night at the end to make it longer for you if you want to do that, which is pretty cool. We got China over here, right? $139, 3 days, 2 nights. It's more of a dream break, right? And then we got Vietnam, 4 days, 3 nights, $479. And so once again, we've got trips all around the world. We've done 30,000 unique trips multiple times. Okay, so probably close to two or 300,000 trips. Vegas, you got to have Vegas in there, right? 5 days, 4 nights. Look at all that. You couldn't even, like when you get to Vegas, if you've never been there before, it is overwhelming, meaning what do I do first, right? Don't take a pamphlet from somebody on the street and go to some excursion let us vet everything out for you. We've already done it thousands of times, right? So that's another amazing one there. We've got Santorini over here. Screenshot that one. Once again, we're just giving you a flavor. I mean, I could go literally for 2 days straight just going through trips, right? Look at this, supercars. We did this. This is a past trip that we've done through Denver, Colorado, 4K video included in there. All these things, man, like it's crazy. And look at this. We've done the Super Bowl. We've done Tomorrowland. We've done F1 Monaco. We've done Carnival in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. We've done F1 Abu Dhabi. We've done Wimbledon. We've done Coachella. Every major Kentucky Derby. Major world event. We've already had the contract. We've done it. Okay. Matter of fact, we're looking at doing Halloween at Dracula's Castle in Romania next year in 2026. We got that contract. We got some really cool things that we're putting together, but you might be asking, okay, what is this going to cost me? Okay. Here's the first question I always get. Hey, Jefferson, is this one of those timeshare things? No, we're the opposite of that. Okay. They like to charge you 20, 50 grand one time and then $2,000 a year for maintenance fees. We're the opposite. We're as low as we can go, okay, to give you value. And we want you to use this membership as much as possible. So it's not $20,000. It's not $10,000, not $5,000. Our membership is not even $1,000, y'all. It's only $199 one time and $67 a month. Very, very affordable. By the way, you get 200 Dream Trip points immediately for joining. So that basically wipes out what you paid to get in because you can use those points to knock down the price of trips in the future. If you're going to travel and use the membership, we basically just gave you money back right when you signed up. And then every month you pay your membership dues, we give you another 67 points every single month. And that stacks up throughout the year. So you have access to all those dream trips I just talked about, right? And all the dream trips we're going to be booking and putting together. We have 50 live trips right now. You also have access to all the portal features and the cruises and all that stuff, the all-inclusives, the hotels, whenever you want to go. And then we also have a build your own trip feature to build a trip for, a couple of other, 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 other friends. You want to go somewhere for the weekend or something like that. So that's our business class membership. All right. But what everybody's excited about on the relaunch here with Dream Trips is our founders level. This is amazing, guys. What's included in our founders level that I'll talk about here in a second. But first, in the founders level, concierge, 24/7 concierge service, over 80 languages. This saves you time. Personal shopper, you're looking to do an event. You're looking to charter a yacht for a big anniversary or a private jet or just a chef to come in and help with an event or pre-made meals. I know my buddy Micaiah was looking for healthy meals and pre-made meals. He found a chef with a concierge, helped him. And so this saves you time, right? And also a lot of us that travel, you're traveling internationally and you have a layover 2 to 4 to 5 hours. We have VIP airport lounges all around the world. Okay, over close to 1,300 of them, Wi-Fi, food, peacefulness, quietness, right? You got a bar there, food, shower rooms, all kinds of stuff that you get access to as part of our founder level, all right? And so, by the way, when you become a founder with us, you get a free Founders Dream Trip every single year. As long as you stay active as a Founders member for every 12 months, you get a free Founders Dream Trip. This is amazing. All right, so let's break down the Founders membership. It's a one-time fee of $399. And guess what? You get 600 points immediately. Okay, this is crazy. 600 points immediately when you join as a Founders member, and it's $145 a month. And you get all the business class memberships, plus you're getting the global concierge 24/7, the VIP airport lounges, plus you're getting that Founders Dream Trip every single year as long as you stay active. And once again, this is a limited time offer. The Founders membership is only available from now until January 1st, 2026. Okay. So we don't have a lot of time there. So that's the Founders membership. And this is pretty cool because we imagine being able to waive your fees. Okay, you can refer 4 Founders members and your membership is free. That's pretty cool. And guess what? We still give you the points every single month, and we still give you the free Founders Dream Trip every single year. Now, some people might be asking, what about the business class? Yeah, you're a business class, you refer 4 business class, your fees are waived as well. But I'm talking about the Founders right now, right? Because some of you might be like, well, $145 a month. Listen, I would pay for that because I'm getting a trip every year, right? Founders Dream Trip every year, but I get to waive my fees by referring 4 other founders. That's simple, right? So what I want to do real quick here is I'm going to bring on some stories, okay? And then I'm going to wrap it up with how you could get paid and how you can earn trips here with us at Dreamtrips, all right? And so what I want to do real quick is bring my buddy Willie. He's a high-ranking individual in the Army. He just relocated over to Kentucky. So, Willie, if you could pop in here, buddy, and we can go side by side. What's up, Willie?
What's
How's it
going
going,
on,
buddy?
brother?
What's up? What's up? What's up? So I know that some of my buddy's going to pin you up. Okay, there you are. Very cool. So real quickly, so what do you do for a living right now?
So I've been in the Army for the last 24 years. I'm a sergeant major in the Army, brother.
Hey man, thanks for serving, buddy. I appreciate it. Now, how long have you been a Dream Trip member?
I've been a Dream Trip member for about 17 years,
Wow. And how many trips have you been on?
47 total Dream Trips.
Wow. And is it worth it?
Oh, definitely worth it. I saved a ton of money doing so couldn't have it any other way.
Man, I love it, dude. So, okay, so you're in the military. There's a lot of
Uh-huh.
military people that are going to watch the recording of this, that are watching this right now. So, as someone in the military, tell them why you just real quick why this is worth it for you from your perspective.
Absolutely. So the reason why it's worth it in my perspective is being a military member, we don't have a lot of time. So we don't have a lot of time sitting in front of the computer to really deep dive and book a vacation because we want it to be the best, but that takes spending a lot of time. Dream Trips takes that logistical nightmare out of the picture. So when you can just log into a website, find what you want to go to, match it up with where you want to do. You click a button, everything is included. It saves you not only money, but it saves you time. So being a military member, that is exactly why I have been choosing Dream Trips for the last 17 years, bro.
I love it, man. I love it. And one last thing. So, how many people have you shared this with in the last during this free launch period?
I shared this deal with about 101 people,
Okay. And then what has that grown to in the last 3.5 weeks?
about 1,500.
That's crazy. It's crazy. So it's not about you, it's about the team, right? And
Yeah, it's
it's
a team
awesome, man.
all the way,
So
bro.
yeah, so I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Thanks. All right, so let's pop over to Shayna over there in the NYC in New York. She's an influencer, online influencer. She's crushing it right now. Shayna, talk to us a little bit about just your just quick background on what you do for a living now, before Dream Trips.
So, hi guys, my name is Shayna. I'm 30 years old from the Bronx. Prior to Dream Trips, I've been a part of the beauty industry. I went to school to learn how to do hair, makeup, so I got my license in cosmetology. I also went to college for a little bit and I was working retail. I worked at Sephora, hair salons, all of that.
In the beauty industry. I love it. So just real quick from your perspective, why do you think Dream Trips is a great kind of supplement to anybody in the beauty industry that's watching right now?
So for one, there are traveler makeup artists. So I feel the perfect thing with Dream Trips is that not only can you travel being a makeup artist, but you can also have leisure and enjoy your vacations. And also save money. So, why not?
Definitely. It definitely, especially on the tax side of things too, right? And
Right.
so I know that you just recently became a Dream Trip member. And how many Dream Trips have you done so far?
So actually one of my first dream trip this year at Playa del Carmen, which I'm very excited about. I saved a lot of money. I've met a lot of great people. And what I love about dream trips is how organized you guys are. It literally creates everything, just makes it so simple. We had our welcome party day one. We had the catamaran day two, which by the way, you guys, because of dream trips, I was able to go on a boat for the first time because of dream trips. We had our pool party day three. We had the farewell dinner day four, and I've never had dinner on a beach. I had the time of my life. I was dancing, and if anyone knows me, I'm a little shy, but dream trips, something about dream trips just has me open up and creating relationships with other people. And after the trip, it's like bittersweet because you come as strangers, but you leave as family, and I'm hooked. Like literally, I'm already booked for the cruise coming up in January. So if you guys are going to be there, you will see me and I'm really excited.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing and looking forward to seeing you on the cruise. That's going to be awesome. Thanks,
Yeah.
Shayna. All right, let's pop over to California. JoJo Jordan Monroe. This gal is a firecracker. She is a multiple seven-figure earner in this industry. For those of you that have built in home-based businesses before, and you're kind of looking, okay, hey, I'm looking to make a move. I'm looking to make a transition. I want to really build something, for legacy. This is the person to hear from. And so, Jojo, real quickly, just share with us your quick background prior to network marketing.
Yeah, absolutely. So there isn't a big one because I started in this industry young. D1 athlete, got out of school, started doing retail, trying to figure out a job, being an English philosophy major. I mean, where do you take that skill after you spend hundreds of thousands in college? For me, I chose this industry. I saw my parents in this industry from a young age, and really hopped in wholeheartedly because I loved, like you, the concept of teamwork. I loved that to the extent that you help others is the only way you can succeed. So when I started in this industry very young, 26 years old, hit the top rank at a company and it was phenomenal. But then COVID happened and the owner made some decisions to pull our entire business and take it straight to Amazon. So after having that run, that excitement, that enthusiasm, I was looking for a home. Blind loyalty was gone. I was looking for a home. And here we are. We're
Yeah,
home.
yeah, definitely. And so, Jojo, I mean, you've done a phenomenal job. You've got, I don't know, you've shared this with I don't know how many people, and you've got thousands. I mean, like, how many people have you
Yeah,
shared this with already?
blown away. I have shared this with, I mean, everyone has their tally, right? For us, it's hundreds, but it's
Hmm.
turned into thousands and thousands of people. And Jefferson, what blows my mind, back when I was in the health and wellness sector, I had to convince people to shift their budget. I had to convince people that their health was a priority. And that's fine because it's my priority, it's my passion. I love it. I don't have to explain that you want a vacation. I don't have to
Exactly,
explain
right?
you'd rather be on vacation right now than at your job. I don't even have to explain that you're going to spend money for a vacation because people are already having it budgeted in their whole portfolio. So it has been the most seamless, the most exciting, and the most expansive transition to build with Dream Trips that I have ever had in my 20 years of building in this industry. And I have to say this, Jefferson, it's fun. People who vacation are
Yes.
happy. So, what we do all day long is talk to happy people. And as someone that has a 4 year old and a 3 year old that have waves of emotion, coming to this safe, sacred space of happiness and vacation is my break in the day. So I
Yes.
am absolutely blown away by this community, our leadership. I have to give it to you guys. I've never seen it. I've never seen it in this industry with you, Micaiah, Mark, and Tammy. It has been a true joy to build with true goats of the industry. So I appreciate you
I
guys.
love it. I love it. Thank you so much for popping on here, Jojo. Give her some hearts, heart emojis in the chat there, guys. Let's bounce over to South Africa. We got Leticia on here. Hopefully, she made it on. South Africa over here. What's up? So tell us. So Leticia, tell us a little bit about your quick background prior to network marketing.
Jefferson, what a absolute honor and pleasure to be on this call tonight, all the way from SA. This is a country that really needs what Dream Trips has to offer, and I think that excites me so much about what you guys are building and doing. So I've always been in marketing and sales, absolutely love it. I have a passion for it. Network marketing, I've done part-time basis for about 15 years now. Absolutely love it because I love connecting with people. I actually saw we were previous Dream Trips members. And so I saw on Johnny Wimbrey's socials that Dream Trips are back. And my first question to him was actually, where do I sign up? Like, I didn't even ask the questions, what's the memberships? Because I just know the system works. And I said, just send me the links, get me in, how do I pay? And so what surprised me so much is the fact that Johnny said, well, just hang on, we're currently in free launch. You don't have to pay anything now. Just start building this business, and once we go into pre-launch, you can then worry about your membership. And I think that blew me away even more. And I said, well, what an opportunity we have right here. And so I just jumped on board. I enrolled 25 personals to date. My team is almost 400 people strong. We've taken amazing trips through Dream Trips in the past, local, international. One of my bucket list items really was Santorini. And so I had the honor and the privilege for one of my very special birthdays to actually sit in Santorini. I didn't pay a single cent for that trip. And so that is why I know fundamentally that what you guys have got going here works, and that the system works if you work the system. So I'm all in. I'm so excited to be here, and I just can't wait for what the future is going to hold.
I love it. I love it. Let's go. Give her some heart emojis in the chat. Thank you so much for sharing that. I love hearing your energy too, by the way.
Thanks,
Thank you so
Jefferson.
much.
And just sorry, before we go, I just want to say this. I've never, in almost 15 years of network marketing, been involved in anything where the leadership is on this level. Like, I think I've received more international calls these past 2 or 3 weeks than I have from my own family here in South Africa. It's just next level. Like, from Kenny to everyone, Micaiah, Johnny, everyone's just jumped on the call, says, how can we support? What do you need? Welcome. And we just feel right at home. So to you guys, I don't think there's a better leadership team in the entire network marketing space than right here at Dream Trips.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
That is awesome. Let's pop over to Washington State over there. We got Carrie over here. We're going to speed this thing up here a little bit. But listen, I want you to why am I doing this, everybody? Because you need to hear from some other people. I'm the presenter, right? Like, you expect me to present the things, but you're hearing from other people around the world that they love this. And why do they love this? And it's all different types of people, right? So Carrie, you're over there in Washington State. Tell us real quick your background prior to Dream Trips, or before network marketing.
So my husband and I run a construction company, and we're a small family-oriented thing, and we work really hard, and we love to vacation, and that's kind of how we found Dream Trips. We are so excited about it.
Very cool. And so, so what were you thinking? Because I know we met on the Disney Dream Trip, right? So what were you thinking, like, prior to, like, you heard about it, you maybe thought, was it something positive in your mind? You're kind of like, well, let me just try it out. And then how was the result for you after, like, Disney and meeting everybody?
So completely honest, I was looking for a way to circle up my family, like our children who are growing and being adults, and looking for a way to circle them up, not just now, but in my own family. When we wanted to go on vacations, it was like this sibling can, this sibling can't. And in my mind, I was like, okay, how can I circle up my own children so we can always travel together? Because when they get married and they have their own families, it gets a little sticky, right? And so I'm like, okay, this is a way that we can circle up our family forever in one trip, but every year with the founders membership. So that was kind of my original thinking. But when we went to Disneyland, I was blown away, because the family that was getting created was my whole own family was there. All my 4 adult children, we brought a girlfriend, and we had a ball. But what blew me away was the family that was around us. And I love how somebody else already said that too. Like, you come and you don't really know what to expect, but like, once you know who the Dream Trip people are, like, you come down to breakfast in the morning, you're like, hey, and it doesn't matter. I loved how you called it the cool kid club, right? because it doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. When you're with Dream Trips, you're a family and it's tangible. You can feel it. And I think that's something that maybe we don't talk about enough, because belonging, that I see you, you matter, you're valuable. That is something that we're all looking for, that connection. And like everybody has said, we made friends that are going to be family for life. And I know we're going to see them on other trips. And that is so stinking cool. I love it. So for those reasons, we're in for life.
Yes, that's great. Give her some heart emojis in the chat, guys. Thank you so much, Carrie, for sharing that. That's such a strong point of how this works. We got two more stories. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna share the brand ambassador program here. We got two other stories to wrap everything up. But guys, just that's just a few stories, right? We've got people all around the world that are just having a blast with this thing that's impacting their life in a big, big way. But we got two more stories here in just a second. But I want to let you know something. As a brand ambassador with us, you can leverage the size of the travel industry and what's happening right now. 11.7 trillion. It's going to grow by $3 to $4 trillion over the next 5 years. It's time to take advantage of that. All right. So you can become a brand ambassador with us. Okay. The business pack or the founders pack. Now that includes the membership. But it's all of it with the $50 fee in there, 300 Dream Trip points, $299 for the business pack or $599 for the founders pack. Okay, just really simple. Take a screenshot there, and that's what you get. But look at that, 300 points upon sign up on the business, 600 points upon sign up on the founders pack, and now you're in business, and now you can get rocking and rolling with this thing. The membership and your first month are all included in those packs as well. Okay, just so you know that. All right, and so we have a proven system. We have payment stacks. We're going to be taking crypto and paying in crypto, all kinds of stuff. We have systems and funnels and all the things to help you build the business for free, included in this business pack that you're going to get. And we've got people right now, when you hear all these numbers of growth, it's because we have free funnels, video funnels that explain this whole thing. You don't have to explain it. We're doing it for you, right? And so we have a whole rewards program. You can earn anywhere from $40 to $80 every time somebody gets one of those founders packs or business packs, right? We got rank bonuses and travel dollars. I'll explain travel dollars in a second. It needs its own slide, okay? Generational check match bonuses. You can earn up to 10 to 20% residual off your entire travel community. It is crazy. Once again, you can earn spare time, part-time, or full-time income here. But guys, travel dollars is in addition to the cash that you're earning here. You can earn anywhere from $50 to $20,000 a month just in travel dollars. And you can use travel dollars on anything. On Dream Trips, you can combine it with points and points and travel dollars to buy a whole Dream Trip by yourself. Flights, first class seats, hotels, cruises, car rentals, anything that's travel. Okay. My wife and I got a video here at the very end I'm going to show before we do our quick start training. We have a 2-story suite with a slide in it in the Symphony of the Seas. It was $40,000. We bought it with travel dollars. It was like Monopoly money. So think about where you would go if you had Monopoly money sitting there that you can only spend it on travel. That's how powerful this rewards are. And we also have one-time cash bonuses and perks when you hit these achievement levels. And look as you get towards the global 1 million, a $100,000 private jet card. It's $100,000. You can go on private jets, call the concierge, and we'll put you on whatever. We have relationships with 5 different jet companies. Take your family to a private jet somewhere, right? Then we have global 2.5 million, 4 seasons by private jet. It's first class seats in the whole A320neo Airbus airplane. We have a private chef from 4 Seasons on the plane, private bartender on the plane. Okay, and the flights, you go 16 days around the world up to itineraries of 24 days around the world, and you're only staying at 4 Seasons resorts all around the world. No flight is over 6 to 7 hours. So we're keeping with their circadian rhythms around the world, going from, let's say, Mexico City over to Hawaii, from Hawaii over to Japan, from Japan over to Southeast Asia over to India, then over to Eastern Europe, then over to London, back over to Miami, all staying at 4 Seasons. They handle all your bags for you. Your bags show up in your 4 Seasons hotel room. Then you get back on the 4 Seasons bus, luxury bus, to go to the 4 Seasons airplane to go to your next destination. That's for 2 people when you hit global 2.5 million. And then lastly, we have our Atlas 5 million, where we give you the keys and the deed to one of the villas that Dream Trips owns. And you can use that every single week of the year, or you can use promotions for your team, or you can keep it in your family for the rest of the generations of your life. And so you have the keys and the deed to a private villa that we'll have in Asia and Europe and various places. And so, guys, this is crazy. You can earn your money back right now just referring 4 of the same kind. Enroll 4 founders members, you earn your money back in your first 30 days. 4 business class members and you're a business class, you earn all your money back in your first 30 days. It's amazing. But as we wrap up here, I've got 2 last stories I want to share with you. And I want to pop over to Jeffrey. I think he's over in Colombia right now. I think that's where he's staying, Medellin. And Jeffrey, just tell us a little bit about your quick backstory and your quick story of Dreamtrips and how long you've been a member, how many trips you've been on, and what's going on for you, Jeffrey. What's up, man?
Awesome, Jefferson. Thank you. Listen, man, I have been a part of Dreamtrips since April 28th of 2014. Yes, that is a date I will forever remember because it absolutely changed my life. My background was in the financial services industry. I was working 70 to 90 hours a week, head down, grinding it out. And every time I looked up, I saw friends on vacations. And I'm like, well, what are they doing that's so different than my life? And then I started seeing this little blue "You Should Be Here" sign. And I was like, let me take a look. I actually went to a networking event. Somebody shared the presentation and my jaw hit the floor. I'm like, how is this lady doing all this? I want it, right? So I said yes. And literally, I've taken, somewhere between 40 to 50 dream trips. I stopped counting.
Wait. Pause. Time. 40 to 50 Dreamtrips?
Yes.
Okay, so here's my question. Why did you take so many? So does it work?
Yeah. So, you know what? Some people like to do research, and I can't do research on Google. I wanted to get into the club and do the research internally. I said, if these prices are real, let me just take the trips and see if I'm saving money. And I hit so Jefferson talked about travel dollars. So I hit a status in the company where I can use all of my points for a vacation. That's why I took so many. It wasn't costing me anything. I just had to book it and go. It allowed me to actually meet my wife and start my family. For years, you were talking about becoming the e-harmony of travel. And sure enough, I'm here. So we turned into a lifestyle, guys. We started traveling. We started crossing our bucket list vacations. Our daughters are international. Jefferson, I don't remember if it was you or somebody else that said, don't homeschool your kids, world school your kids. And I just took that to heart and started traveling and said, well, why don't we just live? I started booking one-way vacations, one-way flights, and staying until I got tired and then switching the location. So this thing was everything. Now, that was 40 to 50 dream trips, but overall, I've taken probably over 300 trips and vacations prior to 2019. And I don't know how many. I just literally stopped counting because I made it a lifestyle. You guys said make a living, and that's exactly what I to date. With the relaunch, I've shared this with about 13 people and turned it to about 115 people overall. So I'm super excited. Like every time I enroll one personal, my team grows by 10 somehow. Somehow the magic works, right? And so I get really excited about sharing this. So thank you, Dreamtrips.
Awesome, buddy. Appreciate that. Thanks for sharing, man. Give him some heart emojis in the chat. And as we wrap this thing up, I got one more story here, and we're going to wrap this thing up. And by the way, guys, I'm going to do a quick start training. We'll do a little 5-minute break. I'm going to show the one of our dream trip videos of the Symphony of the Seas, the largest cruise ship in the world at that time in 2019. Got a video I'm going to share with you guys at the end, and then we'll do a quick start training. But got this last story. My buddy Stephen Smallwood out of Waco, Texas. We became friends over the years, and this guy has got a tremendous background, but and what's funny is he's got a little story about his wife wasn't really keen on network marketing, but because it was Dreamtrips, I'll let him share that. But Stephen Smallwood, what's up, buddy? Hope all is well with you, man. And just share with us a little bit about your quick background and what's going on with you at Dreamtrips.
So I actually own a vocational training program, and we do IT work, health benefits, insurance adjusting. We train on all those vocations. You were spot on. My wife was not a fan of the industry, more because she never found something that she was passionate about. And when you called and we talked, she said, "So you're joining, right?" Because travel is it's our hot button. Jeffrey said it right there. You want to dive in and do the trips. We've already spent money on trips all over the world for the kids. And I can promise you they weren't at dream trip prices. We were spending way too much money. The proof is in the pudding. The math doesn't lie. The Dream Trips program gives you true wholesale pricing for travel. I would do this program whether I made a dime. I would be a Founders Club membership and do this every day and tell people about it, because the trips are, you should live your life by experiences, not just working a job, 40-hour work week, 90-hour work week. He said 90-hour work week, and that hurts. I've done those. So
Yeah, for sure, man. So real quick as you wrap up, so how many people have you shared this with, and what has it grown to already in the last 3.5 weeks?
So I feel like we're just getting started, but I've got 26 people that I've shared this with that said, yes, I want to do this. And when I looked at it earlier, you become obsessed. I check it every morning. I check it multiple times a day. I'm not gonna lie, but my team has grown to 1,411 people in like
Oh
3 weeks,
man.
and all we're doing is telling people, get your four, get your four, get your
Yeah.
four. And
Yeah.
I've watched it just start tracking down. It's blowing me away. I can't believe it.
That's amazing, man. Give him some hearts emojis in the chat there. Thanks, Stephen, for hopping on, man. Guys, as we wrap this thing up, you've heard a lot of stories. I went story heavy today because I wanted you to really hear from a lot of different types of people all across the world. And timing's everything. Like, you got to join us on the next trip. But here's the thing, guys. We still have some cabins. We sold out of our first block. This is our 20th anniversary cruise. Screenshot this. Get the cruise link. They're going to put the cruise link in the chat here any second now. Fill it out, okay? Get that. Meet us on there. It's going to be myself along with my wife, and then we've got Micaiah, other co-founder, and our owners, Mark and Tammy Smith, and our executives, and our leaders, Jojo, like all the leaders are going to be there. All of us are going to get our face in the place. We're going to have videographers. We're going to have training. We're going to have leadership training. We're going to have a blast to kick off our 20th anniversary. And there's only one. And this is going to be this cruise. And we're launching our company. Okay. The launch of Dreamtrips is happening on this cruise, guys. And so there's still some cabins left. We're getting one by one as there's some available on the block of the other blocks out there. We get even those as well. We already sold out of our blocks, but now we're getting more. We're calling Royal Caribbean every day, multiple times a day, getting more cabins. It's crazy. All right, screenshot this. Get in the loop with all the news, okay? All the presentations, all the trainings, all of that, international presentations, US presentations, all the things. Screenshot that. Make sure you're part of our Telegram channel to get all the goodies there. All right. So what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to do a 5-minute break, okay? Watch this Dream Trip video if you're already signed up. If you're not signed up, get enrolled right now. Takes 20 seconds. Get enrolled, okay? And get your notepad out and your pen, because I'm going to do a quick, very short, quick start training after this. There's a lot of you on here that are like, okay, what do I do next? I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm going to show you where your tools are so you can get your 4 by tonight. And then tomorrow we have another presentation at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So you could get your 4, get your 8, all that, and keep growing. We only have 12 days left in the free launch right now, 12 days left at the time of this recording. All right. And some of you got to watch the recording of this. So we'll see you guys in about 5 minutes for the quick start training. And we'll see you soon. All right. Here we go.
I'm really excited for the Symphony of the Sea.
Don't want to mislead. This is all you need. Be your everything, yeah, I'll be your everything. Still too soon to feel. Please just say it.
I'm Curtis. This is my first Dream Trip, and I love it. Looking to come back again and again.
Hey guys, Dale and Arlene from Atlanta, Georgia, here on the Symphony of the Seas, having an amazing time.
We're celebrating our 23rd, and we've done everything. We've done zip lining, we've gone on the water slides, we've gone boogie boarding, we've gone rock climbing. It's an amazing opportunity. Guys, you should be here.
You should be here.
So one thing I love about Dream Trips is the culture and community